What's up, YT? What's up, YouTube? I'm streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. I'm gonna move the thread out my way. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. All right. I have to make some small tutus today. I am streaming on YT as well. Good morning, Carol M. Good morning. Welcome in, y'all. This is the view that you're gonna get on YT. Make sure that my thread is acting right over there. Okay, I have some small to do. Welcome in, SAS. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let me see. Get myself together. All right. All right. What color? What color? Small. Two, 4, 6, 9, 10. All right. Good morning, Reese. Again, I'm also on YT. That's the view on YT. I'm getting ready to sew I have about 10 tutus to sew. So I'm going to come in and sew those today. I gotta get myself together. Alright, let me do whites first. They're kind of off. Gonna get a better view, y'all. Hey, Demetria, welcome in. I'm streaming to my the view you all getting right now is my streaming. device. Thank you for the daily heart me. So that's the view you guys are catching right now. Until I get myself together. You actually have two views over there, I think. Let me see. Do I have two views over there? No, I think I got your one view. One view for now. I'm stitching out that shirt and then I'm gonna move on to my tutus. Alright, white and what color? What color? Do I want to do white first though? White and silver with super underneath. Put it down. Orange underneath. Put it down. Hey Mara, good morning you all. TikTok already messing with me. Man, what the hell? Thank you for liking the live. Let me see this thing with TikTok. I may have to hop off and come right back on. Because I swear, TikTok is so damn annoying. Yes, I said it. Alright, so let me switch my view real quick because they straight up tripping. Which look? Trini Stitcher. Is it the shirt that's stitching out you talking about? Like which look? I'm not quite sure. Thank you all for the likes over on the tube. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna finish that up. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm doing like so much thing at the same time over here. Hold on, let me see. Stay. Alright, so that should be almost done over there. I think I'll just do the tutus and so I'm not walking back and forth. Yeah, so that should be finished. And that way I can stay one place. You like it? Okay, I came back to my comment. I'm sorry. The stitch out. Yeah, TT messing with me. I can't even show the stitch out. So I am streaming on YT as well, but I'm gonna switch my camera view. Anywho, I don't know, something is up. Let me hop out of TT real quick and I'll be right back in, y'all. So hold on 1 second, my YouTube fam, hold on a second. I'm streaming on TikTok and I swear to God, I swear, I could catch a case for them, for real. Okay, so that's the stitch out. Let me go grab it. Change my camera view real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Look, I have to turn you all down because I just got a restriction. Even though it was a peel, because as soon as it come through, I appeal it. Because I am using my streaming thing, and this is just straight up tripping hard. So give me a second. I really want to share my screen as well. So hold on, y'all. Screen share. Frig. Screen share. Alright, Whitey, so that's what you will see right now. Let me share my screen, so that's what you guys should see. So y'all should see me and the screen share. I'm just streaming through multiple cameras over on YT. So let me grab this stitch out. Titi want me to catch a case. Shoot. Alright, so again, let me make sure my camera views are good. Let me make sure. Alright, I probably need to move that up just a tab. Okay, yeah. One second, let me see what my view look like. Just a tab. Okay, cool. Alright, we should be good over there. Alright, so this is the design I was working on yesterday. I did not finish it, but I'm gonna flip you guys around. Hey Cookie, welcome in. Let me flip you guys around real quick. I'm telling y'all, I know I don't have it mirrored, but this is the stitch out. It looks pretty cute. I did it a different color to yesterday's. Uh-oh. And this was yesterday's stitch out. Make sure YT can see it. TikTok, this is yesterday's stitch out. And YT, you guys were here. If you were, this is today's. I kind of like these colors. But again, with the design, I can change it to anything, any color, which is groovy. Today is my tutu making day, so I'm gonna be making a couple of tutus. I have 10 tutus actually that I need to make today. So we also did this yesterday as well, which I love this. This is so cute. We digitized it on live and then I stitched it out. I stitched it out on a sweatshirt. So cute. The beauty of knowing how to digitize, right? Hey Shannon, welcome in. And that's my TT family. Simple Fab. How are you guys doing on the tube? Let me see if I can. I'll move this down some. I guess not. Okay. I guess not. I'm gonna clean this up and then I'm going to make some tutus. Today's my tutu day. So while I work, we could probably talk um, about business. We can talk about pricing, because pricing is part of business as well. Very important part, as a matter of fact. I find that a lot of us, we tend to price based on what other people are charging, not on what it costs us to create our items. Crazy enough. And you're supposed to price out what it costs you to make your item, and then the last thing you do is market research, right? But we'll see, because I have 10 tutus today, so while I go through it, we talk about it. Just take this back in all. Now once I know, now that I know I like the design, I like how it's stitching out, then I'll put it on my multi-head. So I'll run off like 6 of them at one time. Different sizes. I do my, this is a size 2. So I changed the size for the size 2 to the size for the size 4. So my 4, 5, 6, even up to 8 might be the same size, and then my 2 and down they'll be smaller. They'll be smaller. Okay. TikTok playing with me, y'all. We'll see. We'll do some digitizing first before I start sewing my tutus. And like I say, we'll discuss pricing as well, because when we make handcrafted items, you have to know how to price them. Like seriously, you gotta know how to price them. A couple of different things you have to take into consideration. For instance, if I have a multi-head machine and you have a single needle machine, the time that it's going to take us, the time that it's going to take me to stitch out a design is going to be different to the time that it takes you. So you got to take that into consideration as well. Now, do I price based on my equipment? To the equipment I have is the time that it's going to take me, right? Nice to see you at Embroidery LLC. Nice to see you as well. All right, so this is it. And again, if you guys want multiple views, I am also on the tube, even though, you know, TikTok dinged me just now. I'm also on the tube. You will get 2 perspective, I guess. 2 perspective over there. Let's see something. Let me see something. Hold on, I'm looking at my iPad right now. Let me see. I feel like I can bring me down some more. Yeah, I feel like I could bring me down some more. So hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna switch to my... Oh, you're facing me so good. I ain't gonna get no ding from them. Let me switch this camera a little bit. Or is that how I have it? I think that's how I have it. Yeah, so that's fine. That is fine. Alright, so let's finish up this design. I don't even know if I like it anymore. I swear. I don't know if I like it. Let me go back to the screen. I don't know if I like it anymore. Thank you so much. Now that I come back to it today, I don't know if I like it. So I know we are basically in fall, but I'm creating Christmas and fall designs. But I have an event next week that I am getting ready for. And I am one. Listen, man. I am Miss Adrenaline Rush. I will know I have an event coming up. And actually, for this event, I registered for the... Well, I thought I did. Normally, like, it's an event we do every year. So normally we pay for the event the last day of the event for the next year. Last year they changed it up. I really like these colors though. Last year they changed it up. I was like, okay, you pay online. I promise you all, I swore I registered, but it's so good because it's probably been like 8 years since we've been attending this event. So they reached out when they didn't see our application. Where are you located? I am in Georgia. Thank you so much for liking the live at embroidery. Um, so they reached out. They reached out to let us know. Oh, I could do that. Okay. I don't want that though. Of course. They reached out to find out if we were interested, if we were coming, because they didn't see our application. And I was like, yeah, we coming. She's like, girl, you didn't fill out your application. I was like, oh Jesus. And they moved us up to a spot where we wanted to be. Hey, Iros. Let me follow you right back. I'm going through my comments real quick. I had to hop out of TT and then hop back in. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, love? Hey, Danny. Hey, Shawana. Yeah, I had to hop out and come back because TikTok hit me a ding. I had to appeal. Real quick because I was like, no, I'm following you right back, Stephanie. I was like, no, that's not even. Like, what do you mean? My content is not original. I'm live. They be tripping. They be tripping with this AI stuff. I do not. But I come on here, like I say, right? If you need help, just reach out. I really don't make it a practice to. I digitize my stuff, the orders that because we also provide services, so the orders that come in from customers, and then my design, because I sell my designs as well. What do you have to digitize? And I also teach digitizing. We do have a digitizing academy along with a business academy. What do you need digitized? Your logo, a design. Yeah, so now that I'm back in here, let me just take my tools away. I like this color. I have some tutus to make, and I'm feeling like I'm really feeling this one. Let me see. So I'll start with pink, and maybe I can add purple and yellow to it. I don't know how that would look. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put my colors together. Give me a sec. Maybe I can do purple. Purple kind of dark though. Light pink maybe. That's not bad. I always struggle with my colors, meaning my ribbons. To put my ribbons on, I be over here struggling. Let me see. You have a patched logo. Do you want to share? This machine be clocking me. All right, so I have 10. Let me just start with something, girl. Just start with something, please. Just start with something. All right, let me see. Let me put my colors together. Okay, I'm way over here, huh? I don't know. I don't like pink would look good. If I go off this shirt, what I normally do is do my tutus first and then match my shirt colors to it. But I went all off key today. It does have green on it. I don't go with seasons per se. I go with colors. Because little girls love colors. They don't really care what season it is. I could go with light pink and green. Not on that though. Maybe on white. You go back in the bin for now. This needs something bright, so hold on one second. Let me see. I'm trying to go with the color that I have on right now, so I don't have to change colors too much. Orange, so polka dot maybe. Welcome in, guys, on the tube and on TT. Good morning, Stitch by Lee. How are you guys doing? We had digitizing training last night, and I'm gonna run it for an hour tonight. Cause that was on my bad. I don't think I announced that pretty well, but we moved digitizing training over to Wednesday night. The purple and pink, the light pink. Hold on. I have to flip you guys so you guys could see what torture I'm in over here. So this is what I'm matching up. Two colors. Two colors. Because I'm over here struggling. Where is my mermaid ribbon? I'm straight up struggling over here. Maybe I can do... I have... struggling. That's what I'm doing over here. Call me Miss Struggles over here. Pick up and over. Let me see. Oh, the stitch out. Oh, got you. The other shade that I did is completely different colors. Well, not completely. When you look at it here, when you have to put the ribbons, thank you. When you gotta put the ribbons together with it, you're like, and then you also have to look at what ribbon you have, right? So let me focus on orange right now because I have orange and purple on my machine. I can do a... I love multicolored designs like this, by the way, because I can pair it with any tutu. So especially when I'm doing live events and on my site, I can pair them with any tutu. So I can have the shirt and then I can upsell, or if they come in to buy, let's say, a purple tutu, I can upsell them the shirt. That's how I do it, right? So this looks cute. And this is how I be struggling. Okay. Ribbons. Maybe over here. Hold on a second. Maybe over here. I got ribbons all over the place. Rose pink ribbon. And then when it... Ooh, girl, stop it. I haven't used this ribbon in a long time. I haven't used this ribbon. In a long time, I haven't used this ribbon. I can't see a thing. You know what? Let me change my cameras. I'll change my cameras. I gotta get it together. I got to get it together. All right, so I have this camera. Hold on, YT. Let me switch positions on you all real quick. I'll change my cameras. So let me turn on you and turn off you real quick. Hold on a second, YT. Again, if you want to see multiple camera views, I'm on the tube as well. This about to go dark. This camera about to go real dark. I'm switching cameras. Woo. Okay, Why you like this though? What? Let's not even worry about that. Let's not even worry about it. Next, what I said. Like they say, next what I said. The view is not good. So I'll turn mine back on and turn this off. And I'll leave it as it is. Alright, I'll leave that as it is. Because this one is crazy. Alright, let me see my comments real quick. I promise you all I get it together in a minute. Give me a second. Hey, I am Maya. Hey, I'm Maya. Hey, Shalena. Guys, we had training last night, believe it or not. Or maybe as all white ribbons. Look for rainbow ribbons. I do have a rainbow. I'm gonna do that right now. I was just being lazy. Not wanting to change the colors on my sewing machine. How are you? But I gotta do what I gotta do. All the moving around. I got 10 tutus to do and they're all different colors. How proud of me I am, right? They're all different colors. So let me put you guys to my machine so y'all can see my machine down here. Y'all may even see Luna. If she stay put, she'll be good. Alright, let me see. You keep missing that. No, it's fine. I'm gonna run one back tonight because I moved it over, Shalina, to Wednesday nights. So I am gonna do one for an hour tonight, 7:30. 7:30. Digitizing training, 1 hour tonight. I do. You didn't know I made tutus as well. I absolutely do. I sell the blanks for my crafting fams who make tutus as well. I sell the blanks and I also make finished tutus. 1 second again. My 1 second. Let me make this bigger. Which is on top. This is on top. So I'm trying to readjust my view. Once I go into my streaming software, you will see that as well on the tube. You will see that. Yeah, I absolutely do. I do have a turn this to me. I have a kids brand. So that's the brand that I make the tutus for because I have a kids brand and that's Kids Envy. So that's one of my brand. And then we have embroidering where we do adult stuff and also with services. So for the tutus, that's where I would make the applique shirts and like we printed this yesterday. I'm actually getting ready for an event. But as I create my digitizing, I'm going to stitch it out. I always stitch it out to see how it come out and then I put it on a garment to see how it would look. I really like this one as well. And what I do is, okay, so like for instance, when I came out with these shirts, when I designed these shirts and started having them manufactured for us, I did the neck. You see how this sweatshirt neck is? How it's just wrong, right? And normally when you see the kids ruffle sleeve or bubble sleeve, so I made the neck to be the same way and then I did to really test out this to see how great or what the response would be to the public, that's where I use my in-person events. I gotta change my tube view, y'all. I gotta move around again because I'm doing the tube wrong. But I go to my in-person events, and I had some puff sleeves and I had these bubble sleeves. These bubble sleeves, I was charging more for them. And believe it or not, y'all may not believe it. People will buy. Like, say I take this design and I put it on a ruffle, and then I put it on a bubble. They will buy in the bubble for more money, just because of the look of it and how it look classy. And then you put it with a tutu skirt, is over. So I did myself dirty right here by making the shirt first. Because normally I would make the tutu first and then match the shirt colors to that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready for an event. Love the pumpkin pot. Thank you. Are you? No, you're not. Morning, everyone. Hey, Crafty Mama. How are you guys? I have to get my... me as well. I like how you put it. Me as well. See, I came around and I'm like, okay. I'm trying. I shouldn't say I'm trying. I'm streaming on both platforms. And then I was like, okay, you need to sew these tutus. Get them off the list. And this is just 10. I'm making 10 small. This is just 10 for today. So I go to my live events. I see what the reaction is. And then I would know which is a more popular design or tutu colors, stuff like that. That's what I do at my live events. I do too. Yes, we have another class tonight. Because listen, those sleeves are definitely different. They're so cute. They're so cute. They are. You can wear them with anything and dress them up, right? So I felt that I did not announce the switch of the days properly. I think the general name is it Sansu? Right? So if you're given training and the people you offering the training to does not understand, then it's on you as the trainer for them to understand. But if you give them good instructions and they still don't understand, then it's on them. So I felt like I didn't share effectively or clearly enough that training was being moved, because I'll tell you why though. My intention was to do Thursday this week and then switch the day next week. But y'all know I'm extra. So I switched it this week. I did Wednesday and then we're going to do tonight. And we were in there for like 3 hours last night doing digitizing training, because again, I cannot stitch this out. I will not be able to stitch out nothing. I can have my embroidery machine all day, every day. I can have a 12 head, a 24 head embroidery machine. Single head, single needle, single head, multi-needle. And I can't stitch nothing out if I don't have a digitized design. Yes, I can purchase my design. Of course I can. You can purchase anything really. But I want to create multiple stream of income. So I think it's a great idea learning how to digitize. So that being said, can I get it together and start sewing? Can I please? All right, let me put you all back down, get my colors together. So we'll be back in the club tonight. We'll go over that design. And like I said, I think the repetition or seeing it again, when you see it again, you're going to be like, oh, that's what that is. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay? It's the reason why I come on live and I digitize. It's not the only thing that I do. If I want to say the thing that I'm really good at is the business side of it, the back end side of it. Yes, it is boring. It takes a minute, but it is the fundamental of your business. We are going to start with crafting because we're crafty, we're gifted, we're talented, we got skills. And once we decide that we want to start selling what we are making, how did you all find your manufacturer? I'm working and I can't participate. You don't like it. I don't like it either. I don't like it either. Like what? I don't like it either. You have to do research. You really have to research because really nobody doesn't really share their manufacturer, and rightfully so. Um, and I'm not saying you, but you know, a lot of times we act like we can't have an original idea. So I don't share my manufacturer at all. I don't share my ribbon manufacturer, nor do I share my shirt manufacturer is at all, because listen, you know what they say, like when you get with someone you gotta train them to how you want them to operate and what you want them. I literally had to train them. I made my shirt and I mailed it to them. This is how I want it. Take it apart. Please take it apart. I sent them a finished one and I sent them one that was pull apart. We had to go through our measurements. The first sample I got, it wasn't perfect, but we were on the right track. Okay, let's tweak this. I needed to make this one and I needed to cut this down to a quarter inch. And it was that process. It literally took me about a year. Not consistently, because you all know the time difference and then the mailing back and forth. I just had to get it, right? So, but yeah. But you definitely have to do the research for what you want to get. A lot of people be like, well, I hop on Alibaba and I find a manufacturer. Okay, if that's what you want to do, you could do that too. All right, I want to start with my petal color, right? It is a process when you go, and again, this is business, right? This is business. And it's one reason why in our academy I included business as well, because the things that we make, that is from our skill, our talents, our gifts, the things that we make. All right, let's call it crafting. Those things that we make, we press shirts, we design in Canva, we digitize, right? Those are our skills, our talents, our gifts. Now we have to generate income from that. Right? Now we have to generate income from that. And for me, once we start wanting to generate income from what we do, I am thinking business, right? The first thing I'm touching on is my pricing. That's the first thing, my pricing. My pricing doesn't change for family, friends, strangers. It doesn't change. It stays the same. I don't change my pricing for nobody. All right, so here we go. I have 10 tutus that I have to make. I don't know which one I want to start with. That's why I'm spinning around. I have white, purple, pink, yellow. Let me bring you all up. So maybe y'all could help me. Help this confused child. I have white. I have this one out already. Put it in there. Yellow. All of them are small. Purple. Pink. Whitey, I know you all can't see me. I'm just doing you all dirty right now because I haven't even started sewing yet. Let me change my view on Whitey. Let me change my view. All right. I need to just start sewing, right? So that's 4. I have purple, lavender. This is lavender. Forgive me for a moment. There, you know, I got colorblind. Lavender, orange, black, blue, and red. I gotta make 10 of them. I didn't bring in this medium to them because now I can put mermaid ribbon on all of these and I'll be fine, but then they all look the same. So which one should I start with? Talk to me. Which one do you think I should start with? Help me out. YT and TT, help me out. Which one should I start with? You'll see my ribbons behind me. So what ribbon should I add? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Rissy, I need you. Tell your boss man you'll be right back. Tell your boss lady you'll be right back. I gotta help this lady real quick. Please. Alright, let me start with, I guess, I'm leaning towards the orange because I have the orange thread on. I have the orange thread and I can do purple as well. That's why I'm leaning towards it. Let's move you all around. Purple. Start with purple. Okay, what colors are we looking at? I have start with purple. Should I do purple with orange ribbon? I'm gonna do 2-layer ribbons. 2-layer. So you said start with purple. The first suggestion I see, that's what I'm going with. Alright. Purple. Now, should I do, what color ribbon should I do? I can do mermaid. I can do the mermaid ribbon with, yes, with orange and green. I have acid green. Move this to the side. Acid green. Little girls love color. They don't be paying no attention to what season they're in. They don't care. Orange and green. Okay. All right. So do I want orange at the top? All right. Do I want orange at the top with green? Or do I want the green at the top with orange? Let me see. I'll be acting like, nah, I think the orange at the top look better. Acid green or the fluorescent green. Okay, I have this acid green and orange. So that's what we're looking at. Turn it this way. Purple, orange, and green. Okay, orange at the top. That looks good. Okay, I'll take your word for it. If it don't look good, I'm gonna blame you all. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Listen, I really moved away from what I like because a lot of the times when I create tutus and I look at the color, I'll be like, I also have polka dot orange as well, which might give it a little. Let me move the solid orange. Tell me what you'll think about this. This looks good. This looks good. Look. YT. TT. Yeah, the polka dot looks good. It does something else to it by bringing in the white. So that's what we're going with. Y'all notice that I'm leaning towards the orange, right? Because I don't want to change my thread. I don't want the first thing to do is change the thread and then change it back. So that's what we're going to roll with. Just give me a second. Let me roll this up. I try to keep my ribbons. I attempt to keep my ribbons neat. Because when I'm making tutus, ribbon be all over the place. So I avoid that by, and I can get to sewing by keeping them as neat as I can. All right. This dog is the best behaved dog. You know when you have a child and you be like, okay, I don't mind babysitting because this child is like the best behaved child. That's this dog right here. My daughter's dog. So orange in the bottom. Let me make sure I have orange. I need tulle and ribbon vendor in our portal. Not here. You need tulle and ribbon vendor. I'm looking for a tulle vendor myself. They playing hardball, and I was like, I don't mess with. I like. I shouldn't say I don't mess with. I like dealing with manufacturers, not the middleman. So I have two ribbon manufacturer, and I can tell you right now, I don't share. I don't share the information at all. Call me selfish. What I used to do, like last year, I used to do that as well. Like when I'm ordering my ribbons, and I think I can do it for my community, cause yeah, when I'm ordering my ribbons, cause I also sell ribbons, but when I order in my ribbons, I used to open it up where I give you guys an a huge discount, like 50% off. I can't even remember what it was. Maybe it was even 70% off. I can't remember what I had ran for my community. Oh my god. Oh god, I need a band-aid. All right, so I do have orange, and then I need green for my top. Okay, give me a second. All right, I gotta change my thread, but we talk about it. Honey, that's not a manufacturer. Joann's, they ain't no manufacturer, honey. They retail all the way. Them and HL. They retail all the way. Yeah. But then I think I was sharing that with Jasmine last night. You know, people do make you not want to help. Let me just say it like that. Sad as that sound, you know, people just be doing too much, man, and they make you want to switch up just a little. You know what I mean? So I'm attempting to get TT straight and then get my phone out of TT way. And at the same time, keep TT straight, because TT was tripping this morning, y'all. All right, what I'm going for, green thread. Green thread. Green thread. No, you could go back and sit. All right. Let me rethread my machine real quick. Yes, so yes, I know. I have a I have a story. I woke up this morning, I was like, you know what? I need to stop being nice like boss. Y'all ever saw that show? Life? Zoho. Y'all hold on 1 second. I got look, Zoho calling me. Hold on a second. I gotta take this call. Hello. Uh-huh. Oh, I was showing someone something, but as I have you on the phone, I wanted to upgrade to the paid plan. I have multiple different free plans, and I need to combine them. Is there any way you can help me with that? By moving to the free for the paid plan. Just a little, you know. Okay, so I can do that on any account. Okay. Alright, thank you. You too. All right, y'all. I apologize. Look, that was Zoho on the phone. Didn't I just show you all how to sign up with Zoho the other night? But I was like, I gotta call you back. All right, I'm trying to give you guys the best view I can. Okay, I was gonna rethread my machine. Y'all see the distractions, right? the distractions. So yes, I come on and I do digitizing. If you're new to my room, my name is Annette. But as you can see, it's not the only thing I do. What I definitely do is business. All right? Business. Because combined with all my brands and everything else that we have going on, I have to know how to do business. When it comes to my custom items, I have to know how I'm pricing them. So that's a biggie for me, pricing. Okay. Let me just thread this machine. And we can get to sewing. Once I have my ribbons together, then, like they say, it's ball game, right? Just a matter of sewing. But what takes me the longest time is getting my ribbon colors together. That takes me forever. Forever and a little bit. Okay, so YT, I think you guys have a good view. I think maybe I could zoom in a little more, but I think you all have a good view. And I may make that bigger. Hold on, YT. I may make that one because right now I'm not sharing my screen, so I'll turn that off and make this big. Yeah, how about that? Transition it over. Yeah. So I think if I do that, let me wait a second and see. You have to get the whole screen. Because I'm not doing anything on my shared screen right now, so. Okay, there we go. Once I change my thread, I always do a sample stitch run. Force a habit. Force a habit. All right, let me make sure that I'm giving you guys a really good view. And you get a bigger view. I'm not telling you to hop off TT, okay? That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. There we go. You can look at me on both. And if you go over to YT, please make sure and subscribe. Subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. I'm going to start streaming. I love that orange. I know. Thank you. I love it so much that I ordered way too much. But I know. I was like, you know what? I need a basket. I need a something. Hello, Amora. Come on. I have a thing about my ribbons and stuff touching the ground. I have a thing about that. I have a thing about that. That and my tool, I have a thing about that. I don't like it touching the floor. Because, you know, I feel like these are kids' items. And tutus are just not things that you wash, right? At least you avoid it if you can. If you can. Give me a second, though. Alright. You don't see how much togetherness I just had to. How much togetherness I gotta put on to get myself together. I did it wrong. Girl. She walking the wrong line. Can you take me outside, please, mama? Luna, go in your bed. I'll take you out in a minute. Alright, I'll take you outside in a minute. Alright. So let's get this on. Love that orange polka dot. I think I saw that already. Yeah, when we have an event, the week of, you could say this is the week of, right? That's when I get my, like they say, my fire under my feet. And now I am invigorated. But I think I shared the in-person workbook in the community. So if you're doing in-person event, that will help. I do what do you call it? Inventory check before and after my events. Because I need to know. Alright, so I am using my blank tutu skirt. And once you're using that, you got to flip it upside down or inside out, not upside down, and make sure that that tag is facing upwards. And start from there. I'm going to tuck this back under. Oh, girl. Luna! I ain't got no machine on. You ain't back. You ain't doing nothing. Girl. Or you be sneaking. But still, she be hearing you. Luna, I'm disappointed. No, listen. What kind of guard dog is you? Shh, I didn't take her out yet. Okay. All right. She just gonna let my daughter sneak all up on me. Ain't that something? So all right, let's go. I think I'm good on angles for both channels. Okay. I don't like that setup. Hold on a second. I think I set myself up. Hold on, I gotta move this. This is so by my feet. Yeah. Put it on the wrong side and it's right under my feet, under the pedal. That don't work. That don't work. So do you guys do live events? I could get very preachy with the live events. But it's all about pricing, right? With your live events, your online sales, it's all about pricing, right? You have to start with pricing. Don't underprice yourself. Underprice your goods. Like she knows some stories. I think this is cute because little girls, they love color. The more colorful something is the more like candy you can make it, is the cuter they find it. And I do sew on all my ribbons at the same time. Sometimes, depending on the look I'm going for, then I will probably sew it on twice. But I add all my layers together. Because when I'm done, I need it to stay structured. the speed in which you make your tutu skirt will really depend on, I guess, as comfortable as you get with it and the machine that you have, right? If you have a domestic machine, you will be sewing a bit slower, I think. But if you have an industrial machine like what I'm using, then you sew faster. Good morning, Joyce Adams. How are you? Welcome in. Over on the tube, welcome in. My name is Annette. Thank you for joining in and viewing. I am making tutus today. Normally I come on and I'm digitizing, but I have these 10 tutus that I have to get done today. Today. This is not all that I have to make. I have to get these done today. Because I know I have no more smalls. But normally I'm on digitizing or I'm talking business. But today's tutu making day. Tutu making day. Today's what, Thursday? Then this afternoon I will stitch out more of the shirts, go through my designs. And this is what I do too. Like when I go through my digitized designs, I tend to tweak them. So the designs that I probably would have used last year, I make little tweaks to them and little changes to them. So they look brand new. This is cute. Thank you all. Thank you all. Because my colorist just came home. She just came home. Because I be struggling. As far as my colors. Steph. I come like Whitney. Bobby. Gotta call her down here. I should have done it when she was here. To choose the color ribbons for these tutu skirts. Because like I said, I'll do the tutu skirt first and then I will do the shirts. To me it's like easier to match it up that way. Or you can do it vice versa, but if I don't have a shirt color in mind, it makes it easier. Let me go get her. And these are small tutus, so they are a little bigger than the extra smalls. But not a little bigger, they are bigger. What I'm trying to say, it takes me a little longer than the extra small. Of course, because it's more yardage. That's what I'm trying to say. I like my tutus short as well because like when I add the ribbons, I'm adding back on about 2 inches back onto the tutu skirt. So I like it to be short. And then my ribbon will add back on those inches for me. So yeah. On this channel, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn crafting. You're going to learn, well, you know, if we say crafting, that includes digitizing, which is what I do a lot of. I make a lot of tutus. So you're going to learn both crafting and business. Pricing falls under business. Someone was asking me the other day, he's like, how do you price? I was like, what do you mean? How do I price? How do you price? Because everybody pricing looks a little different because it depends on You know, it comes down to your raw material and how your time, right? Your raw material and your time. So what I'll price my tutus for would maybe totally different to what you would price it for. Price yours for. Okay. Let us tap the screen over on TT. See if we can run up those likes. Appreciate you all. It's gonna push us out into the FYP. We can also share the live. Let's get more people in the room. Get my daughter down here, pick some colors to me because I would not come up with this color. So thank you guys, because I would not have came up with this. I'm hungry, I know that. I think the brighter or bolder the color is, to me, I think the tutus look so much better. Hey CST, welcome in. Welcome into the live. How are you? How are you? For everyone that is in the hallway, come on in. Cut myself. That's some crap. Hey, Veve. How are you, love? How are you? Where you been on these TT streets? What's going on in your crafting world? Okay, what's up with that? You just gonna kick me out? Ain't that something? How you get kicked out your own live? Oh. What? The fuck? Oh my god. I'm not looking up here. Hold on. This TTB working my last nerve. Hold on, you YT. Y'all almost heard me curse. Cause TTB working my last nerve. Oh my MG. Promise y'all. I was like, how do I get kicked out my own life? They always have some type of thing. I gotta pay attention to my screen as well. Just annoying. Jeez, you weeds. Oh. Anyways. Hey, beautiful soul. I know. That's what I was just saying. Girl, I'm about to lose my religion over here. They probably had a verification something and I didn't see it on the screen because I have my screen turned downwards. And it ended the live. They be working my last nerve. I started back up though. I started back up TT. My last nerve. They treat people like children. Let me stop before I run this needle over my finger. Let me just move on. Move past it. Jeez. I was just sitting there. I was like, how you get kicked out your own live? And looked up and it was off. It was off. And Crafty Mama, for a minute when I looked, I saw that it got kicked. I almost forgot I was on YT and just would just go off. But I was like, thank you, YT, for being around, because Lord have mercy, I'd have said some things. I'm telling you, man, just too much. They be just doing the most. Do you understand how much screens I have in front of me? Do you understand how many screens? Phone, computer, iPads I have in front of me. All this verification thing, like what? Yes, I'm talking about you. Welcome back, yo. Welcome back. Like, I guess I had a verification thing on the screen. I didn't see it, so it cut off the live. Thank you for coming back. Stick and stay, y'all. Stick and stay. I'll do some of these. Y'all know I love talking business. Today, as I'm making these tutus, I'm going to talk about pricing. We're going to go over pricing. Why pricing is important, you guys. Like, why? It's important because we deserve to get paid. We deserve to get paid for our beautiful custom items that we create. Jeez. Like, Jesus, man. Now I gotta look at this screen too. Oh, yeah, yeah. As I'm seeing this in the screen, I probably could make a melon tutu, but we're coming out of summer, right? We're coming out of summer. So I made my tutu. I'm gonna go back to pricing. I made my tutus. I made my beautiful applique shirt, or whatever craft it is that you create. How do you guys price your items? How do you all price your items? Can I ask that question on YT and on TT? How do you all price your items? Let me ask that. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. I have that turned down so I really can't even see who's coming in, who's not. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I swear, TT be like, you giving too much information. So thank you, Stitch by Lee and Crafty Mama. Thank you all for coming back in. Live just went down. What I will do though, so I can see this phone screen and the same thing don't happen again, I'll do it like this. So I could at least see this phone screen a little bit. Because I'm not seeing that screen, that's why it cut off. Verification, like what the heck? Alright, let's not do that. Okay, so what I'm doing, I am making my tutu skirts. I did the applique shirt earlier, and I'll continue making those later on, but I'm gonna go ahead and sew all my small tutus before moving back on to the skirts, to the shirts. When I make my shirts, what I do, when I make my skirts, what I do, I make them with colors like, when I do the shirts, I make the shirts with colors that can interchange or match as many tutus as I can, because that certainly helps. Because sometimes someone may not be in love with purple, but they like green or they like, pink. So I just mix it up like that and make that work. And for the members, the pumpkin design, that is in the file in the digitizing hub. That is in that file. Is in that space. You'll find that design in that space. And you'll never know how long it's gonna be there. So I need y'all to go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it. Because as I put designs in, I'm not gonna leave them in there. I'm gonna always change them out. So get it, get it, get it. It don't stop. Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure. Let me see something here. AW, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. The craftiness is helping out today, because normally we in here just, digitizing and be like, okay, that's all we do in the club. We digitize. The craftiness is helping out today. It's helping out. Thank you so much. This is the other shade that we did. I changed up the colors. I resized it as well. I don't know if you can see that properly. I changed up the colors. What the other one? This is the one we did yesterday. Girl, hush. Thank you, though. So I changed up the colors. So same design, just different colors. I really love this. I don't know if it's because it's on a dark color shirt, but this came out really, really good. Like really, really good. And this is not what do you call it? Whatever the word is, the mixed thread. Y'all, it's just how we digitized it, right? We did shading on it. Really, really cute. But I feel like it's because it's on a dark color outfit or a dark color item. Variegated. Thank you, Vonda. Yo, look, I can't even talk. Good morning. See, Vonda came in right in time to save your girl. Yes, it's not even that thread, but imagine if we use two variegated colors thread, two school. How this would look outstanding. It'll be fire, like Reese said. It'll be fire. I feel like I need to go get that. I feel like I need to go get that and stitch it out like that. It will be absolutely dope. But both of them was done with the same exact technique, the same technique of the shading. That's what we did. Good morning, you guys. We had digitizing training last night. We will have it tonight again for 1 hour. Last night we were in there for 3 hours because I changed the date. I'm gonna come back in tonight because I felt like I wasn't clear enough on the change. So that's on me. So I'll be back in there tonight, 7:30. I'll be in there at 7:30, and we wrap it up at 8:30. So if you missed it last night, I'll be back in there tonight. And then from next week, we'll be moving to Wednesday night for digitizing training. All right. And again, this is a live training that we do every week. Every week. Monday nights is business training. Every week. This month we should have 5. Which is cool. Which is cool. Welcome in to all the members. Thank you all for hanging in. I know most of you guys are at work, so I appreciate you all peeking in. Supposed to call my daughter to help. Okay, I'm gonna look at my comments. I always got thank you. It don't stop for liking the live. I had to hop back in because I got cut off. I was on earlier, but I got cut off because I guess it had a validation thing on the screen that I didn't see because my head was down. And sure enough, it cut off the live. I'm looking on this other phone on the side here, and I was like, how I got kicked out of my own live? I looked up, and it said your live ended, girl. Tutu is coming out so good. Thank you, Crafty Mama. It said your live is ended. Talk all you want. And I was here running my lips, too. I was here running my lips. I was like, what happened? So funny. So funny. I was like, TT, do you know how many screens I have sitting in front of me right now? I have a monitor, computer, iPad, 2 phones. Like, do you know how many screens I have to be surveilling right now? It's just wrong, y'all. It's just wrong. It's just wrong how they do us. Good morning. Let me see. I have to look at my other screen, see who followed me. If I don't get you right now, I will get you as soon as I hop off my live. I will follow you back. Alright, I'm not going to put any bows on these. I'll do it all at the same time. Again, it's all about speeding up my process. It's all about speeding up my process. If I have, or when, let me say when I have to make a tutu from scratch, I feel like I'm about to lose my religion again. I be huffing and puffing, sighing and all around. What I'm doing is pulling out my edges right now because I don't need them to be turned in the whole time I'm making this tutu. So yeah, it's just terrible. Hey Missy, welcome in. I feel like, the last tutu I made from scratch was for my granddaughter, and I think it was actually last Halloween. She wanted a Beetlejuice colored tutu. I was like, oh my god, why can't you pick a color that we already have your size? But I don't have her sizes. I don't keep her size in stock, so I had to make it from scratch, which was But she asks and I deliver, right? That's how we do that. You love doing tutus? I love them too, but I don't like making them from scratch at all. I gotten spoiled with my blanks. I got spoiled with my blanks. That, like I just said, I guess only my granddaughter could get me to make one from scratch. That's not true, but you know, it's not true. But like the bigger sizes, because I don't keep those in stock, like large, and I don't keep those in stock, so I make those from scratch. But I'll be huffing and puffing the whole time. The whole time. It don't make no sense how I be huffing and puffing. Like, ugh. And over the purple, crazy enough, this orange looks pink. Over the purple, it looks pink. So, one down. Look at that. Thank you all. Oh my lord. Appreciate you all. Look at that. This is one. I'm not even pinching it. I'm just holding the waist. I'll pull it back so Titi could see it. And I'll bring it back up so Whitey could see it. I'm just holding the waist together. Alright, one down. Let me get my daughter so she could come pick out some ribbons to me real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Let me go get her. Because I'm old school. I like to coordinate my colors. And when you're dealing with little girls, that don't work. They put some colors together and you be sitting there like, ooh. Didn't think of that. So let me grab her. Let me see if I can get her to come help out this lady. Because I ain't old. Alright, let me see if I can get some help from her. That will make my process faster too. It will make my process faster. Yes, too cute. We need this. We do. We do. I'm gonna make them after. So they're in the bin over there. I think I have 9 of them over there. And you can just pick out the whole one if I have any out behind there. I'll just
doing solids.
You can mix it up. It don't matter.
So these in the bag here?
Yeah, all those come. All right, guys. Anything. What do you think little girls gonna like? Not necessarily Halloween. It could be cartoon.
Ladybug, that cartoon.
Anything.
Miraculous Ladybug.
Anything.
How many ribbons are on a skirt? 2.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do. I normally mix, like, if I have, like, say, polka dot, I'll mix that with a solid. But again, it don't have to be color coordinated either. Once it looks good. Welcome in, you guys. Hello, hello. That's what I say. We did red already?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it. Alright, I'm going to be doing some thread changing. Black on top or polka dot on top?
Black on top.
Alright. Black. So the polka dot peeking out in the bottom.
Yeah.
I forgot. Okay, yeah.
This I want this one.
Huh? Put it over it like that.
Yeah. With this one.
Okay. It should have lace over in the on the other machine. I should have lace sitting there.
Which other machine?
I'm gonna go get it. Welcome in, you guys. We're making some tutus today. I think I have. Girl, you be right under people's foot.
See, that's how I like to be. I like to snuggle with my mommy. Sure, I like to snuggle with my mommy.
Something with pink polka dot too.
Huh? You said do something with pink polka dot?
Yeah. Blue and black and white as well. Like a white polka dot as well. Get here. This is the lace and the lavender, so you need to pin this over so I'll know. Girl, move! You right in the mix.
I can't pick it up right now.
So I'll put this up, right?
The purple one?
And then pin it over as well. Spam, oh spam. Alright, what else are we doing? Okay. Do you have a tutorial on how to make these? Love by Conversible. I do have videos of them. I do. I have to post it to our YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm gonna do the tutus first, Crafty Mom, and then I'll make the anklets. Just follow me. Let me see. Just follow me. Make sure I have your name right. Love my Am I saying that right? Conversible. Convertible. Yes, it. Oh, look at that. You see? That's why I need you in here. I mean, those play on words, Reese. Come on. The blank tutus, you would get it at Craft and Blanks right now. I make the blanks actually. So you will get it. You can purchase it at Craft and Blanks. I'm moving all of them over to Kids NV website. But for right now, you can purchase the blank tutus on Craft and Blanks. I'm telling you, Crafty Mama, the play on words is just, it's ridiculous, man. And I say that with, listen, all the love in the world. The play on words is just, Reese, listen. Yes, it is tutu. Let me follow you right back. It's amazing. It's amazing. I said the blank tutus and I also sell the ribbons. You can find them on Craft and Blanks for now. I'm moving everything over. But these blanks will cut down your time. I think I changed that, right? You see black on top red. Where's she at? Okay. Because I be ripping and rolling and she be right on the foot. Right on the foot. And I just moved my machine back downstairs too. Yeah, we could use that. You could grab another. You could grab another tutu too, you know, if I don't have anything in there. But I want to use those chevron as well.
Okay.
Have more tutus behind me.
What, these white ones?
In the bin.
Really?
In the bin.
Oh. Stay, stay.
I thought you were gonna go with some wild colors.
Going to go get your slinky.
What is that?
I'll carry you.
Like, please. You carry Luna around so much that she just think that she a child. Like she need to be picked up all the time. Oh my lord. Do I have this right?
That's my baby.
Oh please. Oh please. Alright, I have that's why Les was like, if you move these machines one more time, you gotta do that by yourself. I'm not helping. I'm not helping. Be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Oh, spam. Spam. Oh, spam. Alright, so black on top, red and black polka dot. I don't have no red and black polka dot in use. Let's see. Let me see. Red and black. Yeah, that's what you do. Sit on the side and chill out. That's what you do. I do. What? But it looks good though. Little girls love colorful stuff.
This is cotton candy.
Okay. Alright, so this is the first one down. Again, once I have my colors and my ribbons together, it makes my life easier. So I don't have to sort them. You have an orange on there too. And then I can just sew. 2 messages. Where did you say I can order the tutus? I'll type it in the chat. I don't even know if I have them on sale.
And this one too?
Yeah. Let me make sure. Give me a second. Give me a second real quick. Why you put that one back in the bag? Why you put that one back in the bag?
I thought this was the back part.
Oh.
I thought maybe it just fell off the bag.
Ah. Oh God, can I spell? I'll tell you right now. I should go in the back end because I don't know if I have them on sale. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I just put it in the chat. Crafting blanks. I'm surprised they didn't filter that. Let me see. Did they? Commercial break. I know, right? Yeah, they filtered it. So let me do that again. They just really special over here, y'all. Give me a second. They just really special. And then add the ending to it. Today is super special. I thought I had black and white polka dot. I did, right? They just be acting very, very special over here. And that's one word. You're welcome. Alright, so you said the black on top and the polka dot under. Look at her. So it look like that. I guess I'll bring it on more so I can see the polka dot.
Can you pass me that dark purple?
This?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're welcome. Tin it down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just the two of us. I feel like I'm living in Seoul, South Korea. When dealing with TT, you feel like you're living in South Korea. Because, geez, you wheeze, you can't do this and you can't do that. So this is the right side of the tutu skirt. When you sew it, if I put it on the right side, you want to hold it and you want to flip it over. So I have my ribbons on my table first. And then I'm putting the tulle fabric on top of it. And stitching it like that. I'm just going to find the tag because that's going to tell me where my opening is. As you can see, this ain't got nothing to do with digitizing, right? But everything to do with business. Alright, let's go. This one gonna jam up my eyes because it's red on red. I gotta pay attention to my short pieces. I want to lower it down a little bit more. Can I go down a little bit more? It's too close up. Uh-oh. Too close up. Alright, so I can still see my screen and see if they send me another what do you call that? Verification. I don't know why.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You said pin the lace.
Yeah.
Where comes that? One
Spoiled dog. The dog is so spoiled. Oh my god. I want to come back in my other life. I want to be your dog. I want to be your pet dog. All right, come on. Now the glitter is this glitter ribbon. It does not flake or nothing like that. I think I gotta go back in and put them all on sale. I think. Feel like I'm living in Korea. Be like, people, please, it's not that serious. You don't want to filter everything.
These is the same things over here.
Some of them, like if you put it out here, it's fine. I'll just go find it over there if I have it already open. So you can
No, I was trying to lay it on top and see.
On top of what?
Right here.
They don't have no gold over there. Well,
Not
then,
this gold.
well then, I have to open up a new one. Thank you. Appreciate you, love. Literally, love. Appreciate you. If you make tutus, y'all, this is gonna speed up your process. Again, y'all know I'm always talking about business, and our time is our most valuable asset. So when we talk about with tutu, we talk about it's about time. It's all about time. And tutus are simple to make, but they take time. They take time to make. So I pull them out the bag. The way how I sew my ribbons on, it gives my tutu way more structure, I find. Of course, we go back to time and speed. I'm able to stitch them or sew them quickly because I'm not sewing my ribbons separately. I'm going around the tutu skirt once and adding, sometimes I add up to 3 ribbons at a time. But we used to sew in our tutus a certain way, and when you're using the blanks, now you have to get used to what seems like a circular skirt, but it's really not. It's not circular. It's that same rectangular piece of fabric that I went ahead and add the elastic on first. It's gonna be full, it's gonna be fluffy, it's not gonna be over full because there is such a thing like an over full tutu.
This on top of that, this first, then that, then that, then
What do you mean this? What do you mean?
like on the skirt. So
I'm seeing that one on top and that's under.
this on the top.
Okay, and on this one, this is on the top.
Yeah.
All right, good, got you. So anything that's on top, that means that's on.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I got you. Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I'm cooking with salt. Did you take out already?
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually restocking my pile. I know it's been a year, but you know, y'all know. For those of you who know, you know. You know. You go through that thought process of, do I want to do this? Like, do I want to do this? The why me and those kind of things, you go through that process, right? But again, I'm within my industry. the garment decorating industry. But you guys, I hope my members could see how many different offers I have. You'll see that, right? I'm crafty, I'm crafting, meaning my skills, my gift, my talents. But you guys notice how many different offers I have, right? Business, that's business. I sell blank tutu skirts. I sell finished tutu skirts. So that's my Kids Envy brand. Then we have the service part of our business. We have the academy, and on and on and on. Multiple brands. But it doesn't pull me too far off track because they all basically, they're in the same industry and I'm doing basically the same things, right? I use my brands to create my finished tutus. Make sense? So it's not far off, right? I have to make the blank tutus anyways. That's what I did for me, making the blank tutus. So I made those anyways, right? So now I make them in greater bulk and I sell them. I'm using them anyways. So that's what I say about creating multiple streams of income. All right, this is a great example. So it doesn't mean that if you sell digital products, that's all you have to sell, or that's all the offer you have. You can have multiple offers across the board. It doesn't even have to be in the same industry. So I hope you guys see that. I hope that's making sense to y'all. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. And no matter what industry we are in or business we start, pricing and time. It comes down to your pricing and your time. Okay, digital products. I think a lot of people get into it because you have no ceiling on that really. Okay, you have no ceiling on that. You make it once and you sell it on and on and on. So this is a great example. This is me showing you all like, okay, yes, I do digitizing. Why do I do digitizing? Why did I learn to do digitizing? Because I use them on my shirt. I use them in my business. Customers bring orders. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired going back and forth with my digitizers, because I had more than one. And I was sick and tired of that. I wanted to have more. Look, the illusion of control. I wanted to have more. I wanted to live in that illusion of control of what my designs look like, how my designs flow, getting up and saying, well, okay, I want to create this today for my TT fam. I want to create this today. I didn't see this anywhere online. No one wasn't selling this design on ET. But I wanted to create this today. I was able to go in, digitize it, and create my own design. It's going on my site. I am going to sell it. I don't see this anywhere on ET. No one is selling this. But I want to create this today. You feel me? I want to create this today. I'm able to go in and digitize it. So the skill, learning the skill of how to digitize is literally a skill. It's a skill. Not everybody have it. Not everybody want to learn it. So my marketplace of like the saturation pool, I'm not saying a lot of people don't digitize, but a lot of people don't digitize. Okay? A lot of people don't digitize. So when I learned that skill, I'm able to create really my mood, my vibes, whatever I'm vibing with, whatever I feel. I can go in and I can create a design to match that, to sell. That is unique, that no one has seen anywhere else. You know, you get that, ooh, wow, effect. Okay, that's the effect that you get. So it's a great skill to know. But am I stopping there though? I'm learning how to digitize. I know how to digitize. Now I putting them on my shirts. I'm selling them. I can open up an online store. I can do in-person events. Offer this skill. Now, can I buy my designs? Like I said, absolutely. Absolutely. But with my skill, I don't have to go searching for a design that everybody else is using. I hope that made sense. I hope I'm making sense. If I'm making sense, put a yes in the comment if I'm making sense. So when you come in to my room and you see me digitizing, sometimes I'm working through a design, sometimes I'm thinking through a design, or sometimes I'm just designing. Sometimes I'm just digitizing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But guess what? That skill, that craft, skill, gift, talent, in order for me to make money from it, to generate income from it, to generate revenue from it, I have to understand how to do business. I have to understand how to do business. I love learning. That's just me. I love learning. I love gaining knowledge. Even if it's things that I know I do not want to do, I still would learn it. I know I want to do it, but okay, let me see how that goes. Because guess what? When I outsource it to other people to do it, I know how it should be done. Thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. I know how it should be done, so I am better able to instruct the person who I outsource to what I want. I'm better able to articulate what I want. My communication with them would be clearer because I understand the process. And I'm not over here asking for something that is really impossible to do or improbable. But in my mind, because I don't know the process, I'm feeling like, yeah, that could be done. That could be done. So, again, for a great example, I'm starting with digitizing. It's just a skill. Now I'm sewing tutus. Do they not go together? My kid's applique shirt and a tutu skirt. Can y'all see that? If I'm sewing and making my pleated skirt, or I'm making a romper, or I'm making a kid's dress, can I not take that digitized design and put it on there? So they all flow together. And who says that I only have to do one thing? Y'all know people make you feel crazy and make you feel like you're doing the most. You know, when you start listing the stuff that you do, because they don't do it or they can't do it, they make you feel like you're crazy. Like, girl, you're doing the most. I'd be like, yes, I am. I sure am. Not the most. I'm doing a lot, but you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, y'all. I say crafters, but please keep in mind when I say crafters, I'm speaking to your gifts, your talents, and your skill. That's what I'm speaking to. Let's take all those and let's make some money. Let's make money off of it. Literally print our own paper. I know y'all, they're gonna come get me. I keep talking like that. They're gonna come get me. Create your offers. That's what I mean. Create your offers. Alright, so as I talk, this is like my second tutu. I'm running my lips so much. I gotta make some I call them Skittles. I have to make some of those as well. I find it looks really nice in on white, in white tutu. On white tutu, I find that it looks so good. I started embroidery 13 years ago and didn't realize to just grow in that same lane. Oh, okay. Instead, I jumped all over the place. It happens. Like, don't even feel bad. But within the garment because embroidery is in the garment decorating industry, right? And within that garment, I'm responding to AW Blessed Creations. I'm responding to her comment, and she said, because I forgot I was on TT, y'all. I'm sorry, not on TT, on YT. So for my YT watchers, I'm responding to someone on TT who said, I started embroidery 13 years ago. Let me take that back. It's not someone. This is one of our amazing members. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, she said, I started embroidery 13 years ago and didn't realize to just grow in that same lane. Instead, I jumped all over the place. It happens. It happens because the garment decorating industry is so broad. And then Crafty Mama responded, song like me, I was so confused. Because we are so gifted, and I'm going to pause my sewing for a minute, because we are so gifted, so talented, and we have skills, and most of us can see something and we can replicate it or duplicate it and make it, sometimes that creates a confusion, right? In the garment decorating industry, like I was saying before, it is a broad industry. I'm garment decorating right now. I'm decorating a garment. I can do printing. I can do screen printing. Within printing alone, you have DTF printing, screen printing, sublimation printing. Can I go on? There's so many, right? DTG, all so many different printing techniques, but they all fall under printing. Embroidery, another way to decorate your garment, right? Another branch from that, in embroidery, you have digitizing, right? Without a digitized design, nobody cannot stitch out anything if they don't have a digitized design. So I can make tutus. I make finish and I sell blanks. One thing, two offering, right? So I want you guys to think about the field that you're in. It doesn't have to be garment decorating. The field you're in and how you can create multiple streams of income within that stream, within that field. Now, does it say that you have to stay in that field? No, I can be in this field, create multiple streams of income within this field. I can be in another field, create multiple streams of income within those other fields, right? But you got to get one thing started first. We got to get one thing started to build that momentum and build on and build on. All right. So again, like I said, people make us think that we're crazy. And so when we start, be like, okay, I'll do embroidery. And that's another thing too. The years that you're doing something, that you using your skills. So I say crafting, and you all know when I say crafting, I mean your gift, your talents, your skills, right? Crafting. So we crafting, we doing embroidery for 13 years plus. That doesn't mean that we're doing business, right? It doesn't mean that we're doing business. Hence the reason why I added business with it, because we have to learn how to do business with it, all right? And we tend to jump around because, okay, you're doing embroidery, but you find that people are not paying or you're not making any money. I hear a lot of people say that. I don't make no money in embroidery. But yet still, it has so many embroidery businesses. And it have some of them who doing big businesses, big business with embroidery. Why? Pricing. Because they're not pricing for sale. They're not pricing to please their customers. They're not pricing to please their friends and their family. They're pricing to make a profit. Pricing. And that's what it is. I promise you, no matter what you do, if you're making money from it, tell me if you wouldn't love doing it. Would you stop doing it? You wouldn't stop doing it. You would keep doing it. Even when your passion for it subsides, the fact that you're making that money, you ain't gonna stop doing it. And couple that with the fact that you love doing it, please. Please. It's like game over. All right, so that's why we tend to hop around, because we would start doing something. Let's say I start doing sublimation, right? I feel like I'm not making any money, doing sublimation tumblers. But then I don't look on and say, well, okay, I can sublimate earrings, I can sublimate shirts, I can sublimate this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, within the sublimation, under sublimation, there's so many things that you can sublimate, but we tend to gravitate to what is familiar, to what is trending, to what is popular. I challenge you all to look outside the box. Actually, there is no box. The box is just in your mind, but look out. Whatever you're doing, I want you to look out and see what everybody else is not doing within that space that you're in, and you do it, and tell me if you don't start making money. Tell me if you don't start making money. Right? But we tend to do what is trending. Yeah, just in sublimation, there's so many things that you can offer in sublimation, not just tumblers and shirt or bags. It have earrings, it have jewelry. Let's say jewelry cover earrings and wristband. It has coasters. It has so many things that you can sublimate. Yeah, so many things that you can offer that everybody else is not doing, because a lot of the times, if they feel that is too difficult to do, and I'm just gonna say it, and listen, I said what I said, okay? I'm about to say it. A lot of people doesn't have the skill. A lot of people don't have skill. And when I say don't have skill, I'm talking about sublimation. Okay, let's say sublimation, or let's say embroidery. A lot of people don't have the skill to do embroidery or to do digitizing. A lot of people don't have the skill to digitize, so guess what? They're gonna buy the design. Right there you have an audience. Right there you have a niche. You have so many people who prefer, because they don't have the skill to do digitizing, and they buy their design. Why can't it be you that they're purchasing those designs from? Am I making sense, y'all? Why can't it not be you that they're purchasing those designs from? And quite frankly, a lot of them don't have the skill. So they be like, look, I just buy my design, because they don't have the skill. I'm not even being insultive or being rude. They don't have the skill. You look at sublimation, most people do tumblers, but is that, like I said, the only thing that you can sublimate? Most people don't have the skill to sublimate the other things. So why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? Can you combine your sublimation with something else and make that an offer? But look for the things that, or basically the road that is less traveled, not the one that is crowded. Or, like when we go to the mall and we go in the food court, we tend to gravitate to the food vendor that have that long line, and we avoid the one that ain't got nobody there. We be like, that food ain't good. That's why nobody's in the line. That's not always true. That is not always true. But look at the things that less skilled people don't do within the industry that you're in, and go ahead and do that, because it is a need. It's just, it's not being done. So when people tell me, girl, you do a lot, I'll be like, and then I start listing all the other things that I'm about to do. I'll be like, you are not insulting me by paying me a compliment. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. Thank you. My problem was, I'm gifted to be a creative, but instead of focusing on one thing, I did everything. Yep. Because we are creative, we are gifted, and we have the ability to do everything. We got that gift. We can do everything. Just get one thing started, have that pop off, and that can pop off in a day. It can pop off in a week. It depends on what you're doing and what your marketing strategy is. it can pop off. Once that pops off and you get that on automation or automated, we add in the other thing. That don't mean that we stop doing the other thing, right? When I was coming on, for the longest, for those of you who just met me, you think all I did was sublimation. All I did, sorry, I'm on sublimation. All I did was digitizing, right? My problem was nobody wanted to pay my price. Then I was losing money and super bummed out. What do you mean nobody wanted to pay your price? They're not your audience, Crafty Mama. You selling to the wrong people. When you go through the price into profit course or the calculator and you price, you see what it's costing you to make this item. If people doesn't, and you price it out to make a profit, you notice I'm not saying fair, right? You price it out to make a profit because your business needs to make a profit, right? If people don't want to pay for it, they are not your audience. They're not your audience. You marketing and selling to the wrong people. That's what it is. And your family and friends are not your customers. They're not. So forget about them. They be getting mad when I make posts on Book of Faces. I made a post on the Book of Faces saying that, my customers will quicker become my friend than my friend would become a customer. They got mad. I was like, I ain't lying. And I said what I said because I ain't taking it back. I ain't lying. Okay? I am not lying. That's so true. Yes, it is. It is. And this is not you being high price, but I want you guys to look at what you all are making as high end. Put it in your mind. You'll see me. My eyes are closed right now, YT. I know y'all can't see me, but my eyes are closed right now. I'm so passionate about it. Think of whatever you're making because it cannot be found in no store. It is high end. We're not expensive. We are not overpriced. We provide high end service. Period. Period. And if someone doesn't want to buy your offer and your offer being your product, right? I say offer because it can be product or service, right? If they don't want to pay for it, they're not your audience. Why are you breaking your heart and your foot to run behind them to get them to buy your stuff? What is going to happen? You're going to lower your price. And like Crafty Mama said, you're going to start losing money because now you lowered your price to accommodate a customer, to accommodate someone because they're not your customer, to accommodate someone who is not your customer. You know what that's called? Pricing for a sale. You pricing for a sale because that sale, I caught you this time. Aha. I caught you this time. We're about to get cut off again, y'all, but I caught it this time. Right? So think of it that way, y'all. Think of it that way. Like sometimes when I come on, I need to be repetitive with it. I really do. But I love digitizing so much. I was like, oh, it brings me so much joy that I come on and I digitize. But I'm going to mix it up that when I come on and digitize, I also go back to pricing. Because I'm telling you, it comes down to that as well. You are not pricing for a sale. You're pricing so your business can be profitable. Profitable. Period. I'm not pricing to help nobody feel good. I know the time that I put into or invested in the product that I'm offering. I know what my material cost me. And that's how I am pricing to ensure that my business is profitable, that I am paying myself. I'm not pricing to make nobody feel good. They could be like, oh, that is so expensive. It's going to cost me cheaper to go, let's say they go and buy my blanks. It's going to cost me cheaper to go HL and purchase the fabric, or go online and buy the fabric for $10.99 because I'm going to get 40 yards. Go for it. Listen, my tutu's going to get used Anyhow, be it I use it or it's sold, it's gonna get used. All right, you go for it, because then I know how much time I put into it, and I know how much time it will cost you literally to make the tutu from scratch. So with that knowledge, you know they say knowledge is power. With that knowledge, I am confident. I am confident of my product. All right, I'm confident of my product. I'm not just pricing my items to make back what I paid in material and time. No. No. I need to make back what I paid for material, pay myself in time, and my business needs to make a profit. Period. Like I was making a romper a day. I was on here making a romper, and a lady came on and she's like, I don't make rompers anymore because I don't make no money. I don't make no money making the romper. I was like, okay, hold on, because I was done with the romper, and I pulled out the calculator and I was like, let's price this out. Let's go through the material list. It was costing her, from what she said, it probably was costing her, I want to say $18 in time and material. Not just material. A lot of the time we could price our time, price our material down to the nickel, right? Because we have the receipt. But when it comes to our time, we always scared to pay ourselves. And then sometimes we get really aggressive with it, to be like, you know what, I have to get paid then. We get aggressive with it. And really, we guessing. We guessing at it all. We guessing. We don't know what our time is worth. We don't know what we're paying ourselves. We don't know if we're really making that. We don't know. We know. We shooting in the dark. That's what we're doing. Shooting in the dark. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Using a tool that can help you get that clear on what your pricing is important. And then standing by that price is also important. Being confident in that pricing, like I am worth that. What I made is worth that. So if it's not selling, or if people don't want to pay that price, Crafty Mama, they're not your customers. They're not your customers. Don't feel no type of way, because trust me, the right customer is going to come. If you go into in-person events and people don't want to pay the price, you need to change events. Your customers are not at those events. They're not there. They are not there. So yeah. And it's a task. It's hard. It's hard, but it becomes easier when you build that confidence and know that you are worth it. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. So, okay, so I'm finishing up the second tutu because I am talking so much. Yes, I had someone come and bought me out. What do you mean? Crafty Mama, what do you mean? Yes, I had someone come and bought me out. Did they pay the price that you were selling it for, or did you lower the price and they bought all of it? Do you know that people also, when you sell your items too low, that people also will buy you out also and go resell it? Maybe they're better at marketing than we are, because we're good at making the items. We have to get better at selling our items, but it have some people, that's their gift. That's their gift. They would buy, they would talk you into selling, giving them the clothes on your back, the shirt on your back, and then sell it back to you. That's their gift. Everybody got gifts. One of my customers, my original price, and later ordered more. Okay, nice. That's your customer. That's your customer. So right there, that tells you that whatever you're making and the price that you're selling it at, it is worth it. But it's just the wrong audience. Is in front of the wrong audience. We all have to learn that, right? We all have to learn that. I offer stuff to crafters, like our academy is catered to beginners and crafters. My blanks is catered to crafters. My finish item for Kids Envy is catered to moms, basically parents with little kids. So my audience is different. Depending on the offer, my audience is different. So that tells you right there that your offer, it is worth it. The product that you're making is worth it. It's just the people you're selling it to, your audience, it's wrong. So you got to tweak that and start selling to the right audience. That's it. That's the bottom line. But that's encouragement right there. That they're buying it out on the original price. That tells you that it's not overpriced. Actually, that told you that when somebody come to buy something, you should up the price. When they start whining about the price, you need to up the price. Because people would do that, man. It's just amazing to me. And you know who I find do that more? Other crafters. We do it to each other. We do it to each other. Like, we want to make all the money, right? I want to make all the money, for instance. And then if you selling ribbons and I go to buy your ribbons, I want a discount. I want it, on the low. I want it on the cheap. But when I sell my finished tutus, I want to sell it for $100. You know what I mean? So, hey. I like this combination because y'all know I can hop down a rabbit hole real quick. Real quick. Alright, I've been on a minute. I am going to hop off when I'm done with this. Put my head down and get these tutus made. Today's Thursday. Get these tutus made. We're gonna do training tonight at 7:30. I will be in at 7:30 because we did training last night. But y'all know that's the beauty of our academy, right? We will pivot real quick and do what we gotta do to make sure everyone is getting what they need. Everyone is getting what they need within the academy. All right? Tutu. Titi already dinged me, so I guess I can do a quick. Hey, Maura. I can do a quick commercial break. So let me okay. So let me switch you guys up. I'm gonna do a quick commercial break, seeing that TT's always dinging me. They say ding me for something. Ding me for something that I did. Okay? Ding me for something that I did. Because I ain't do nothing yet. Alright. For my YouTube fam, this is our academy. You can join for digitizing. You can join for business. Or you can join for both. Alright? I need to go inside of the academy real quick. Okay, these are some of what we offer inside the academy. These are all pre-recorded videos. Some are on draft, but once you get in, go into the start or start here. Okay, going to start here. I promise you it's about 3 minutes. I have 3 lessons in there, but it's just welcoming you. I think another one is what I want to say, navigating the platform. But the platform is so simple to navigate. It's not even, it's a breeze. Up here, if you join the business, if you join this one, you will be here in the business hub. Let me move this over a little bit. Okay, that's the business hub. You have access to the Zoom. We have live Zoom on Monday, live Zoom for business, and we go over In the business, we go over how to set up your business from your business name to registering, making it legit, laying down the framework. Now you don't have to register your business to lay down the framework to start applying for credit cards, right? We start with our first tier, our net 30, second tier, our cash cards, and the third tier, which is our loans. So in our business training, we laying down that foundation. If you don't have a business name, we go through the process of showing you how to get that business name, making your business visible, business address, business phone number, corporate, making your business legit. So you will have the Zoom. Any business file that I shared will be in here, business announcement, and we'll chat in here. Same thing for the digitizing. This one is going to go away as soon as I transfer all the files that I have in here, because it's the same thing. Just these, we had the both academy together and now we separated it. So if you come in for digitizing, you don't feel like, okay, I came in for digitizing and I feel like I'm paying for all this other stuff that I don't want or I don't need. So I separated it. Then you have the community hub as well. So it's not going to look as crowded over here at all. I'm going to hop into the community chat, because that's where everybody lives for the most part. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, this is the community chat. And this is just an example of how to upload to the community, because a member was having issues uploading to the community. After this, she was still having it. Guess what? Last night was digitizing training, but we were able to go through it and really, what do you want to say, troubleshoot, and found out what the issue was. So now she's able to upload her design, which she did. All right, this is one of the training that we did. This looks amazing. It looks so good. It looks so good. All right, so this is in the community hub. This is all the digitizing training that we have been through. All right, so this is what our academy look like on the front end. Always amazing. Always amazing. Okay, if we look at the benefits, these are the features and the benefits of the community. You get mentorship and guidance with all of them. If you choose digitizing, you have digitizing training. Business, same thing, business training. It's on a weekly basis. We digitize using Welcome, In Brilliance, and Hatch. So in this community, if you join for digitizing, or I should say when you join for digitizing, we use 3 softwares. 3 softwares, which means it's 3 hours of training, an hour per software. So again, I'm not in there switching over, which is what I used to do. I'm in there, and we used to be in there for 3 hours anyways, but I'm jumping from software to software. Now again, we're going to pivot to make sure that we're locked in, and you literally feel like you're the only person in the room while we're doing our digitizing. All right, so we have 3 softwares that we use. So if you use Hatch, you're good. If you use Stitch Artist, you are good as well. And of course, the creme de la creme, Welcome. All right, so we use those 3 softwares in our digitizing training. And of course, in business, we lock down on everything from pricing, your business name, billing business credit, all of that, taxes, insurance. We go through all of that in our business training. Okay, you have pre-recorded libraries on both, and also you have access to the replays. All right, you guys. That was my commercial break. That was my quick commercial break. I appreciate you guys allowing me to, go through my little spill to promote our academy. All right, so let me switch back over. All right, let me switch back over right quick. Okay, cool. All right, YTTT, I appreciate you guys hanging with me. I appreciate you all allowing your girl to go through her commercial break. All right, so let's finish up this tutu. And I would say the academy is a great place to be. I showed you guys and I tell you guys about, the skill set that is needed. And I make, because of my skill, I'm able to make unique items. Oh my gosh, spam. Unique items. Always when I'm live, this phone be ringing. Alright, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna wrap up my live. And hopefully when I come back in, I'll be done with these 10 tutus. I have pictures to take as well and to post to my site. And also in the business training, we do go through building a WordPress website. So if you guys are tired of paying Shopify fees, excuse me 1 second, y'all. Hello, boy. Yes. Yes, we do. It depends on what you want done. What are you looking for? Screen printing? Okay, so there's actually a picture too. Okay, is this your phone number? Can I call you back on this number? Alright, what's your name? Okay, I'm going to call you right back. I'm just finishing up a live. Okay. Okay. I am back. Call her right back. That was a customer, a new customer, so I'll call her right back as soon as I'm done with my live. Okay. This is 12 o'clock. I've been on a minute. And my daughter did me a solid separating those and taking out the ribbons, so now I could just rip through them. A solid. That was a solid help right there. All right, Titi. Good afternoon, Arlene. How are you? Yeah, I'm in here talking about business and finishing my tutus. Because I think it's helpful when you guys can see other people doing it and knowing that they're doing multiple things. You don't feel like, okay, I only have to do one thing, or I can jump around like AW was saying. Nothing is wrong with jumping around at all. You're skillful. You got it. Alright, let me wrap this one up and I'll take a break. Call that customer right back. What's the day? Thursday? Jesus Christ, y'all. Customers are oh my goodness. So I will share. So that customer wants 2 shirts. You know they're gonna get charged rush order fee and all of that, right? And they want it for Saturday. I'm feeling like they want it for tomorrow because the funeral is Saturday. Opportunity to make money. That's what that's called. Let me stop. Opportunity to make money. That's what that's called. All right. That's what that is called. Oh, that's fire. Thank you. Steph, who picked this out. I can't even take the praise for it. Normally, if I am doing this, I will put the polka dot at the top and the glitter at the bottom. She's like, we'll be able to switch this up real quick. Okay. I'll sew it, and a lot of the times it come out looking. I'm color challenge, y'all. I think when you're doing these things, I am looking for it to match, and sometimes, especially with tutus, it doesn't have to match at all. It don't have to be on the color wheel or none of that. The colors don't even have to go together for those little girls to love it. At all. Alright, I need to double you up. Alright, this is the second one. Looks great. Thank you, Arlene. So we did 2 on live because, of course, I was running around talking all different type of stuff. Talking about business. Digitizing, because we did digitizing training last night. We're gonna do it tonight again. So I didn't want to come on today and do digitizing. Y'all know why? I'm gonna be like super honest with y'all. Why? Because I was gonna come on here and do what we did last night. So for who missed it, you could have catch me on here. And my members was like, girl, we do tonight. We do tonight. We be alright. We could wait. Alright, so this is the second one. This looks really cute. I wouldn't think of that, but it looks really cute. This is the first one. 8 more to go. 8 more to go. And these are all smalls that I'm making. All smalls. And I have to do mediums. I think I have enough extra small. So this is just smalls that I'm doing, and I'm doing one of each color of the blanks that I sell. So that's 10 colors. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. I have 11 colors, so I'm missing one. But yeah. So that's how that goes. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Crafty Mama. Alright guys, so I'm gonna hop on off, and I'll hop off on Whitey first. Guys, keep crafting towards business. That's what I will end with. Keep crafting towards business. I think that's a nice ending. So let me end on Whitey. Whitey, thank you all very much for hanging with me. I'm gonna log off there. Stop streaming.